sir. It has been a pleasure for us as you are here to share your wonderful experiences you had. And to all watching this, I would like you all to introduce you all to Arpit sir. He is currently a software developer at Atlassian and has previously worked at as an SD at Flipkart. And he has an outstanding competitive programming track record. His coding achievements include expert rating on Code Forces, 4-star on CodeChef, top 3% worldwide on LeetCode, and solving 1,000 plus TSA problems across platforms. And with such a stellar profile, his journey is sure to inspire and guide us. And I will try to cover all the aspects with questions. So let's start with the first question. So, sir, please tell us a brief overview of your role and your company.
Okay, so currently I'm in Atlassian. Just joined this company. Previously, I was working with Flipkart for 6 months. So, my role in the company in Flipkart was as a backend engineer. I was working as a backend engineer, and previous to that, I worked in Atlassian as an intern, software intern. There, I was a front-end engineer working in Jira platform. Jira is like it controls the workflow of various company, and they create issue there. So I was in the issue create and issue transition screen of Atlassian Jira. Yeah.
Okay, that's fantastic. Well, how did you get this opportunity, sir? Like these much opportunities?
Okay. So talking about Atlassian, it was an on-campus placement. Actually, it came for internship opportunity in our college in Nit Jamshedpur. So I was hired as a summer intern back in 2022. So there I worked in Atlassian for 2 months. Then I got a winter internship offer as well. So in 2024, I joined as a winter intern in Atlassian. So worked there for 6 months. And for Flipkart, I got that opportunity from LinkedIn. So after working for Atlassian for 6 months in winter intern, so there was no confirmation of PPO and it was delayed also. So I was looking for the opportunity in LinkedIn. So I was reaching out various connections for any opportunity and I was applying. So out of blue, one of my connection told that hey, there is opening in Flipkart. So I gave him my resume and he contacted the HR and the HR reached out to me. So yeah, that's how my interview was scheduled in Flipkart.
Okay. So, and when and how did you start your coding journey, sir?
Okay. I started my coding journey in my first year only. So it was 2021 when we created a group of 10 to 15 members, a WhatsApp group. So we were coding in from the first year itself, and also the senior here in our college were very helpful in NIT Jamshedpur. So they kept on guiding us. They took our sessions and uh, also they encouraged us to code. So from there only, from first year I started my coding journey. Yeah.
Okay. And at what point did you decide, like from first year, you decided that you want to pursue your career in coding,
Yeah.
yeah, because you know that given that we are in EC branch and EC core also has great opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah, so in the first year, we all know that colleges conduct various workshops. Like I attended the IT workshop also and coding workshop, web development workshop. So I tried everything, but the more which I got attracted to was like developing website and watching your own code passing the test cases. So it attracted me more. So I went to the coding field.
Okay. And we know that you maintained your good CGPA too. So how did you manage your other responsibilities, your studies alongside your coding skills?
Okay, so coding was the thing that I used to love from first year itself. So it wasn't a big deal if you are doing what you love to do. So yeah, coming to the CGPA, it is also equally important because if you sit for placement, so the percentage that you have also matter because the company sets a certain criteria for setting for their company. So yeah, for maintaining a good CGPA, I used to like study before mid semester or end semester, like 20 days before. So that was sufficient for me to score enough. Also, like attendance is compulsory 75%. So paying attention in class also helped me. So yeah.
Okay,
And
that's great,
coding
sir.
too, like it was my daily routine that I at least tried to code for like 1 or 2 hours daily. So it went like that.
That's great, sir. So
Yeah.
moving forward, can you share your interview experience and selection process, including the number of rounds in the companies you appeared for?
Okay. So talking about Atlassian, it was in 2022 I gave the interview. So I hardly remember like, yeah, in that first of all we had an OA round. Okay. It consisted of three DSA questions. All were DP, and one was hard, two was medium level DP problems. Okay, and those who completed all the problems were selected for the further rounds. So the next round was the DSA round. So we were given 20 of us were selected for that. So we were given one DSA question, which was string question, and that was the only question we were given. And then it was followed by three variation of the same question. So it was like a dictionary problem in the string. So there were three variations, and all those who were successful in solving the problem for the time complexity of O of n was selected. So there was two solution. One was O of n and one was O of n log n. So those who managed to cut that log n part was selected. So 10 out of 20 was selected for that. And further there was a HR round. So there were basic HR questions, including like the basic principles of Atlassian, and yeah, some basic HR questions only. That went for 1 hour. So the verdict was that we 6 to 7 were selected for that internship. Also, talking about Flipkart, so Flipkart, the HR reached out to me through my LinkedIn only. So he scheduled my interview directly. There was no way around. So there were two DSA rounds, 1 hour each, and in each round there were three questions. So total six questions, three in each round. Uh, the questions consisted of linked list, and there was one basic question, one medium, and one hard question, and you have to solve all the three in 1 hour. So yeah, it was also like it was good, and the interviewer was also helping. So it like we both navigated through the problem, and yeah, solved all the three problems in both the rounds. And then after that there was a 30 minutes HM round, hiring manager round. So he was looking for a candidate, SD1, who is fit for his team. So questions were related to the team specific, like that I was getting hired for a backend engineering role. So there were some backend questions, and yeah, normal HR questions like where do you see yourself in 5 years, and why like the question you asked, why going to field if you are from EC. So these were the basic questions that were asked.
So, based on your interactions these far, how would you describe the work environment and office culture at your company? Like, currently you are working for a company and the companies you have worked previously.
Okay, the work culture in both Atlassian and Flipkart both are very good. And like both, like Flipkart is hybrid, so you have to come for like 3 days and 2 days is remote. So yeah, work culture is very good, and uh, the work also is very interesting there. Like the work I did in Atlassian and Flipkart, both were very interesting, and I got to learn so much from them. Like if you go to these companies, or even if you go to any company, you meet people with experience. So you not only learn how to code, but there are various other things that you learn from them. And yeah, it was a great experience.
Okay, sir. So, during your placement journey or during these 4 years, have you ever felt demotivated? And if so, like, how did you overcome it?
Okay. Not demotivated. Flipkart, talking about Atlassian back in 2021, 2022. So it was like the fourth company where for the on-campus placement. So the first three companies, I didn't even clear the OA, the first round. So it was frustrating for me, but yeah, I kept on going and telling myself that yeah, things will fall into place. And the fourth company was Atlassian, and I cleared it. And yeah, things happened. And also yeah, for Flipkart, like after doing the 6 month intern in Atlassian, and there was uncertainty about the PPO, so I was applying for jobs, looking for opportunities in LinkedIn, reaching out people. So it was also frustrating, like getting up early and applying for jobs, but the thing is, if you keep on going, so things will work out.
Okay. We find a lot of difficulties while making a resume too. So, do you have any advice for building a strong resume that stands out to be a, like to a potential employers?
Okay, so there are few points that you have to keep in mind while building a resume. First of all, the resume shouldn't be more than one page. It should be a single page resume. And also, it should not be a colorful resume. You have to like follow a certain color. Like if you are making a resume, it should be black and white, or blue and white will also work. Also, if you are like making a resume, try not to mention the things which are like not necessary for that role. Like if you have mentioned something in your achievements, like you have won anything in dancing or singing, and you are mentioning in that in achievement, so it won't work for the IT jobs. So try avoiding mentioning unnecessary things. Also, be if you are adding any projects to your resume, then be specific, like what are the problems you are solving using that project. Be specific about the tech stacks you have used. And also try to include the numbers, like if you have done like if you are have achieved something. So like if you have got a good rank in some coding contest, so uh, write the numbers, what rank you got. And also you can include links in the resume to prove that yeah, that's it's a genuine, it's not only the fake shout out that you are doing in the resume. And yeah, make your resume clean. It should be readable. And also yeah, check in the there is one website known as resume worded. You can check your score in that resume worded, so it should be at least 60 out of 100. So that and also if you are applying for a like suppose if you are applying for a backend job, so try reading the requirements mentioned in the JD description. So if you have something that has more specific, that is more specific to that job opportunity, so you can edit your resume and mold it according to that job requirement.
Are there any mistakes that you made during your preparations and that you would advise your juniors to avoid?
Mistakes I can say about the general mistakes that students do during their preparation. First is they ignore the core fundamentals, CS fundamentals. So that is the thing that you should avoid during your preparation, because it's equally important as your DSA preparation. Also, if you are like avoid doing projects like blogging app or to-do list app. So the project should be like it shouldn't be the ordinary project, that like the one which is available on internet. Like if you are going for an interview, so you must prepare your projects. You should know what you have used in that project. And if anything is asked about your project, like how have you done this, and how are you fetching the data, and anything, so you must have that answer, because that will if you are not able to answer, that will give the interviewer a hint that might you have not made that project. So these are the basic things that you should avoid. Yeah.
Okay. Lastly, do you have any tips or advice for your juniors who aspire to follow in your footsteps and like achieve success in their coding careers?
Tips would be for the juniors, like if you haven't started your coding, journey till now, today is the best day. It's never too late to start coding if you want to make your future in the IT industry. Also, practice do DSA, and also do give regular contests. It will be helpful because in the online assessment test, it's very much important that you solve a particular problem in a given time. So yeah, do give contest. It will help you in maintaining the time, and start doing DSA. And yeah, just maintain your time. And also CGPA is important, so never neglect your CGPA, because after you have done all the preparation, and you won't be allowed to sit in the company if your CGPA is less. So that's the thing. Yeah, that's all. And don't forget to enjoy your college life.
Okay, thank
Beside
you
that,
so much, sir, for sharing your journey and insights with us. And I'm sure we will gain a lot of valuable information and inspiration from your experience. And we wish you all the best in your new role as a software developer at Atlassian.
yeah, thank you.